And in this week's barrel racing report, she's referred to as the Queen. I mentioned earlier that she leads the WPRA World Standings, and TIANY Schuster joins me now. Welcome, TIANY.
Oh, hey there.
Has your year been as fun as it looks like it has been?
It is until you have to start packing up the trailer, and that's what we're doing right this second. And there's stuff everywhere. So we're going from one rig to the other.
Well, you just recently competed in Grand Island, Nebraska. You rode Showman's. It was his first pro rodeo win and only the second rodeo in his life. Tell me more about this horse.
Well, this was a horse that we bought right after Thanksgiving. I didn't even see him run the day after Thanksgiving, but I heard the time. I knew the lady that owned him, and I chased her out the arena, and I asked, hey, is he for sale? And he was, and then the next morning I was at her house. I said, Christine, you still want to sell that horse? And she said, yeah, we're not home. And then she pulled up, and I was hooked up to the truck and trailer, and I was sitting in her yard, basically, and she said, do you even want to try him? I said, nope, let's do the deal. And away we went.
Well, clearly he's taken to the rodeo world really well.
Yeah, like nothing seems to rattle him. He seems pretty solid. I went to Northside with him, and we ran in one performance there, and he won that one. And so, fingers crossed, hopefully he doesn't, fail me at Houston. I plan on running him at Houston because he just goes out there, he hunts a barrel, he'll turn that third barrel, and I'm hoping he's going to pull me another win or just another check.
Yeah, and you'll be coming up at Rodeo Houston here this weekend. You also won the Rapid City Champions Challenge. I know you involved some help from others on that. Tell me more about that.
Well, I was up in the slack the day before, and that was anything less than spectacular. If anything, it was quite embarrassing. So I talked to Tammy Fisher, and she watched my video, and she sent me some videos of some other competitors. She said, watch what they do. Slow down, and, don't rush things. And then right before I ran, Mary Crago had texted me, and I said, Mary, do you have any last-minute advice? And she's like, yeah, tip his nose really hard, get that arc and grab him before you even get to the first, and then move over immediately before the second. And normally I don't have to do that for the second, but that day I did. And if I wouldn't have listened to Mary on the second, I don't know where I would have ended up.
Well, it's great that they were able to help you. You have earned so much money so far this year. I know your goal is to make it to the NFR, and you're realizing that dream more and more every day. What has it been like for you to win what you have? It's the most that we've ever heard of at this point in time in the year in the barrel racing. You had already, by November, collected almost $19,000 in just 9 events, to put it in perspective.
Everybody worries about, their horses getting hurt, and I've had horses get hurt in the past, and we take those extra precautions for them not to get hurt. And then I've been sick since Denver, and pretty darn sick. And then someone asked me to ride a horse for him, and it wasn't a very good horse, and I was like, now I'm even thinking about, I don't need to get hurt. Forget the horses. Now I'm starting to watch out for myself, because everything I've worked for, I don't need to end up on the sidelines myself. Because at this point, for once, I've got a couple horses in the barn, but there's only one of me, and I've never had to take care of myself. But this year, I'm really having to take care of myself. I've gotten some blood work done, gotten on some extra vitamins. I was low on iron. So if anybody listens to me, take care of yourself, because when your health gets down and you get stressed, it's hard to bounce back. It's been 6-7 weeks now.
Yeah, it takes a lot to stay out on the road. You mentioned having a couple of horses. How many horses do you have that you're able to haul with you and decide between events what you're going to run?
I think solidly about 5. So we got the JSYK, I'm Famous, Hoosier Fame, Showman, Dash to Jones. I'll pull version 6 out for the summer rodeos. And then Edwin's favorite horse is Born to Fame, that Paul Humphrey and Stacey Gates used to have. And I struggle to get out the tootie on him, but Edwin sets arena records on him, so maybe this might be the time for me to try him again. So that's 6. Good old Bahama Bully, he's sounding pretty solid. And then I still have Silver, so that's 7. But all these horses are great, but that's always a problem, who do you pick? Did I pick the right horse?
Yes.
And
it sounds like a good problem to have so many you don't know which one to choose from. We're really looking forward to watching you run at Rodeo Houston. Congratulations on all of your success up to this point. It's been a lot of fun to watch.
Thank you so much for your time, and I hope we get to talk again everybody take care of yourself and give your horses a kiss.
All right. Thank you. I hope you get better.